Today we're going to try to polish the scratches out of this acrylic wayfinding sign. Whoever removed the vinyl on here before kind of did a number on it, so when I put my vinyl over it, it looks real tacky and it makes me look like I didn't clean it very well, when in fact there's actually pretty deep scratches in this. Now, this sign is ADA compliant, it's got braille, has raised numbers, it has polished bevel edges, and it even has this routed relief on the back side. So the reality is, to make a new one of these signs would probably cost around $600. As soon as you start saying architectural, wayfinding, and ADA compliant, signs get pretty pricey. Could you do it for less than that? Obviously. But if you were in the sign business, you'd be foolish not to charge that much. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some Novus plastic polish here, and then we're going to apply this to the buffing wheel and buff this in 3 stages. Now, part of the client's design actually includes this black square, and I'm leaving it on there so I can see the scratches better. And I like layering vinyl front to back on clear acrylic signs, you know, just adds more depth and it looks better. But the scratches may be deep enough that Novus isn't going to be able to get us down to where we need to be. So if that's the case, what we're going to have to do is get it like 600 grit sandpaper and wet sand this, maybe even with a palm sander, to bring it all the way down to basically a new fresh layer. Then you go 3, 2, 1 and bring it back up to a shine. So we're going to get started on that and see how it goes. Here's a good tip. If you have a shop that's as varied as mine, from woodworking to metalworking, it's always good to keep your buffing and polishing pads clean and consistent. So what I go ahead and do is I mark them on there what polishing compound I've used, whether it's for polishing aluminum or stainless steel or plastic, and I keep them in their own separate baggies, so that way they're always kind of preloaded with the wax or polish, or in this case scratch remover. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take out number 3 and number 2, because we've got some pretty heavy scratches on that acrylic sign, and we're going to get to work on that and see what happens. have it, a repaired acrylic sign. Just hit this with a heat gun before I go install it, and it should be good to go.